What up, teacups? It's your fairy Vlogmother, and welcome back to Read Only Memories. We're just gonna jump right back in. We have to go to Market Street and break up a protest. So, I think we're just gonna get out of here. I'm not gonna try to play anything. I might try to talk to this guy real quick. Hi? Sorry, but I'm pretty wrapped up in something important. Don't have time to talk. Okay, well, yeah, let's just leave. Actually, I don't think I need to talk to these two again, so yeah, let's just go. Okay, so we gotta go to Market Street. And, I think I can just go to my map here. Let's see, Market Street, sweet. Let's go hop on that. Well, there are protesters, Panda, or there are the protesters, Panda. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. These protests have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through intimidation. The more I research them, the more I have to admit that the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario or less likely a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt that would hurt to ask around. Brian is here in the center. Fairlight says he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local human revolution organization. He's a bit player? Is it a bit player or a big player? I want to say big? I don't know. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage. I just love how his whole face turns into a friggin' question mark or an exclamation mark sometimes. It's a really nice touch. Let's see. Protester, protester, protester. I don't know if talking to any of these people or bothering the police ROM would be useful. So let's just go ahead and cut right to the chase. Protester leader. Hello there. Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification? He's just so fabulous and he has a pompadour, I had to. I have pamphlets here, take one. And I know I kind of made him sound like Dr. Fairlight, but I'm trying to make him sound more fabulous, whereas Dr. Fairlight was a little bit more, yes, quite, you know. Alright, we got a brochure. Yannick Fairlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here. I'm running a story on the protest. Can we speak on the record? Let's go with the real one because I don't want to feed him a lie when we don't need to. That usually will just kind of bite us in the ass. I don't want that. Oh yes, Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in. He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist on this with my fabulous shades, but if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help? We found human revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it. Oh, right to the point, jeez. Well, the human revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds. But... Off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover any of our younger members that were involved, they'll be turned into the proper authorities. I don't know if assuming that the younger ones are, like, yeah, graffiti is associated with youth, but I don't know, I've seen some pretty mean and hateful old people in my day, so they can still fuck some shit up if they want to. Don't narrow your search, bro. A little community service might do them some good. As with my fabulous shades. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. See, that was easy. I had no reason to lie to him. Is there anything else I can help you with? Oh shit, I'm supposed to be breaking this shit up. How am I gonna be breaking this shit up? Let's ask him some more questions first before we try to tell them to leave. Of course, that's what I'm here for, after all. What can I answer for you? What are the ultimate goals? Why protest? How do you plan on enacting the social change you want? Let's start with the goals and work our way down. We hope to make the country more conscious of the technology we're developing and make a move away from the more dangerous sciences before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of mankind. But now we're flirting with changing the very things that make us human, and that puts us on a far more dangerous course without a rudder to guide us. The revolution we want is for humanity as a whole, to decide that the best course for our species is to remain as we were created, and to return to living in simpler times with simpler tools, like my fabulous shades. Why protest? How do you plan on enacting? That's all. Let's ask about enacting, and then let's ask about the clinic after that. At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end. God, his smug little face and his shiny little shades. I mean, I know that he's technically supposed to be not necessarily a sympathetic character, but they made him charming anyway, which is nice, because even when your unsympathetic characters are interesting and enjoyable to interact with, it makes a really fun story. It only falls to us to make sure the people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their faith in unknowingly every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try to live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are. Now you're getting a little bit kludgy with the whole rejecting medicine thing. Alright. Why protest this clinic? Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God in the highest order and threatens to unseat what it means to be human altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience. But at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain in a metal box. There's a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Ooh, they did? Yeesh. I could see that being controversial, but I don't know what would happen if someone who had genetic modifications bred. I don't know. That's an interesting... I'm glad they're thinking about that in this game, though. Like, they're addressing all of the potential issues that their story mechanics would bring up. That's a really cool touch. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatments, many of whom would be crippled or dying without advanced genetic modification. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us all cast aside our humanity for their miracle cures. Oh, so they're not just... Oh, okay, I didn't realize that Genus... I thought that Genus was just responsible for the whole animal-type stuff. I don't know... Well... You know, because like how Jess is part cat, obviously, but did she do that for medical reasons or aesthetic ones? Because it sounds like there might be two different things that this research can do. But I'm not sure if, like, would they use animal genes to cure you, and then you would be a cat person for medical reasons, or is the cat person thing just purely aesthetic? I don't know. Is there something else I can help you with? No, thank you for your time. Well, I thought we'd ask them to leave. Of course, if you have any other questions, please feel free to come back. Me and my awesome shades and my pompadour will be waiting. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, we just left. I'm starting to think you're getting back to this hard-boiled investigative journalist thing, Panda. You're like a hound on the hunt, sniffing anywhere you think something will turn up. Sorry, speech jammed. Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped. I thought we were supposed to be breaking up that protest, though. What do you think about what he said? The only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work. Standing here jawing isn't gonna find him. What do you think, Turing? I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe. Okay. Yeah, it was you telling the truth. Oh, well, he didn't appear to be lying, but I'm not equipped with interrogation sensors. Do you have more experience? You have more experience with this than I do. Do you think he was telling the truth, Panda? Yeah, he probably wasn't telling us everything. I'll continue observing you and try to discern how to read people as we question them. A useful skill I find myself sorely lacking in. Oh, poor robot baby. Lead on, Panda. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can figure out a solution together. Okay, so we're still down with that. Make sure to take a look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something. Alright, what's this hippity-hoppity adorable thing in the middle here? Weather ROM. Look at the weather ROM. Interesting. RSU climate control ROM. Model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently it is owned by the Hassie Bar based on this identification marker. Okay, so this is the Hassie Bar, I think. Looking at the Hassie sign. It's a Hassie Bar. All drinks are made with Hassie, an energy drink that supposedly has recovering properties. Hassie Bar. I don't know. I'm trying to be schmoozy and fun. You can look at the protester or talk to them. Let's see if we can... There's 2 open signs here, and there's a hot cup sign. Sign for the hot cup. The best ramen you can get around here for less than 3 credits. That's nice. There's the weather ROM. There's the Sutro Tower. Sutro Tower isn't used much anymore, but it's a beautiful reminder of the antiquated technologies of centuries past. Okay, I think I just changed the music. Use an item on this thing? Medium range electro laser, Didn't I get one of those pamphlets? I can go in the door. Hassie Bar door has a festive wreath on it. Okay. Well, let's see if we can go in and see if something in there can help us. There's a plant here. There's a customer there. Christmas tree. Posters. You know, I wonder if I give the energy drink to the ROM, would he then go create some havoc? She seems bored since there's a ROM that handles all of the ordering. There's not much for her to do right now. Okay, so we will talk to the ROM and maybe order something. You speak to the Hassie ROM and buy a Hassie Hot. Okay, so now do I have one in my items? Oh, now it shows this. Okay, so it's got that, and then this is a business card. So wait. You go for another and order a Holiday Spirit Hassie. Okay, so wait, does she have my items then? Oh, this is the cutest little ROM you got there. So, Mo? I don't know what she means. I haven't seen that model before. What kind is it? They're custom, not sure, it was a gift. The mouthy kind. They're a custom model. Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages for them to get that case looking that good with a home printer too. Really nice work. I'm impressed. Anyway, what can I get you? A drink and maybe some info? A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers. Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So what do you want to know? I mean, I'm literally just giving her, like, I'm trying to make all the voices different, which means some of them are going to be really terrible, so I apologize for that. Tell me about yourself. What is the climate is that your guys' thing outside? You called Turing Mo? Okay, so I'm not the only one who doesn't know what she means by that. Tell me about yourself. Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona. I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place. Now spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my crippling addiction to VR dramas. I love cute things and justice, and in another life, I'm pretty sure I'd be a magical girl. No shit, look at your awesome outfit. What else? I'm pretty sure... I can't read today, I'm sorry. I pretty much don't leave the store. You don't seem pleased about the human revolution. Look, I'm all for free speech, so I don't really want to run them off or anything. They've got the right to protest. I just know that once they're done with the hybrids, they'll be coming for me next. So I'll be voting appropriately. And I swear to any god that'll listen, if I have to unclog the toilet one more time, I will lose my damn mind. Why would they come after you? Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, but thanks to the autocab crash when I was a kid... thanks to an autocab crash when I was a kid. Never mind my new neural links for VR interfacing. I can't talk today, I'm so sorry. If it were up to those Neo-Luddites, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now, or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology. It's already illegal for me to have rocket-powered fist. What more do they want? Yes, let's give her a rocket-powered fist. I want to see her just punch everything. That would be awesome. Okay. Is that your ROM? I'll ask her about what she called him. Oh, sorry, Otaku. Oh, Moe, I'm dumb. I'm super dumb. Oh, sorry, Otaku speak. I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you gotta want to protect him from everything. You know what I mean? He's super Moe. A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon. Otaku, is that Japanese? Yeah, I know what an otaku is. I screwed up and I didn't realize that's what she meant. Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I do keep up with all the newest VR dramas, but I'm a history buff. Oh shit, there will come a day when all the animes that we watch now are going to be considered a little bit classic. Interesting to think about that. You gotta understand the past to really get the stories of the present, you know what I mean? We've been to Tokyo twice. Oh, I've been to Tokyo twice already. Japan is strange. It's very conservative and resistant to cultural change, even among the otaku. Akihabara is pretty much untouched from the early 2000s, even after the rise of the home printer. They just like making the pilgrimage to buy handmade figurines instead of printing them at home. The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way that our parents refused to give up cassette tapes. The saishi? I think I said that right. Oh, sorry. That's, the Saiba Shibito? The Cyber Dead. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. It was just about the worst case projected scenario for the aging Japanese populace. But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas and games are created by the Saishi. So they got rich. So even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. That's pretty cool. Other countries are trying hard to keep up, both by training their own VR sculptors and researching more brain-like processing technologies, but the best stuff still comes out of Japan. Yeah, not surprising. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you can find more about it on the Mesh, or just use an introduction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. Or induction helmet, sorry. It's a trip, especially for newbies. Is that your climate ROM outside? It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically it's the bars. I spent a mint on it, but the rest of the block, sorry. The rest, oh god, did I just make that Freudian slip? I'm so sorry. I spent a mint on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch. I'm sorry, I can't believe I did that. But Focus and read the line. But the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. I'm so sorry. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. It can cover the whole street in snow as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Oh, I thought it monitored the weather, not altered it. Oh, I'm dumb. As long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off, sort of like today. Would you mind if I take it for a spin? Yeah, let's use that thing to break this up. Sorry, but that little thing set me back way too many credits to just let anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials to allow that in case it gets broken. Otherwise, no touching. Mind if I take that weather arm for a spin? I think that's everything. Okay, enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else. Okay. Maybe I can use business card, brochure. I don't think the business card is gonna help me. Maybe I gotta talk to him? I really do like a good sassy hassy. Hassy hot is also great. Okay, so I can't talk to you for anything. Nothing's at the Christmas tree. I need to see. She wants me to have credentials before I can use that ROM. Where am I gonna get credentials? Maybe I can just use it anyway? This kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassy bar. Yep, okay. So, where would I get credentials? I mean, I don't think my ID card is going to be enough. Would I get credentials from one of the protesters? That seems... Wait. Talk to the police, Ron? I'm here to ensure the protest remains peaceful. Okay, so I can't do that with you. There's a sign here. There's the genus. I could go into... Well, I don't know if going in there is going to help, and I'm not going to get credentials that way. I don't need to go inside. It's a place for hybrids. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to help. Can I talk to them? Aren't you tired of being told by the media that you aren't good enough as a regular human? Okay. Aren't you sick of losing your job opportunities to people willing to sacrifice their humanity for a chance at quick buck? I don't think that's what they're doing here. Technology is a gift, but a powerful and dangerous one to be used with care. We as a species have forgotten that. Mutant genes, keep it clean. Okay, that's what they're chanting. These slogans are terrible. Come support us in our efforts to put the brakes on the runaway march of progress before it's too late for humanity. I don't think talking to these people is going to help, but I'm just going to talk to all of them. Aren't you tired of being told that if you undergo some selective gene therapy or cybernetic advancement, you'd be a better human instead of less than one? Less of one. Okay, so this is the last one. I'm going to talk to them anyway. We want to bring humanity back to a simpler time, a better time before a rampant use of hybridization and cybergenetics made us have to question the very nature of our humanity. I don't know where I would get the credentials that I need for this. Okay, well, I think we're going to pick it up in the next episode here, because I just need to figure out how to get the credentials I need to break up this protest. But I think we gained a lot of useful information, met a lot of really cool people, so we will pick this up in the next episode. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please check out the poll in the description below, or leave me a comment, and who knows, your wish is my cake granted. Toodles!